We've all heard of PopMart, Chinese brand selling blind boxes with collectible figures that has taken the world by storm. And I have to admit, during my first 2 trips to China, I also wasn't immune to the lure of these boxes. But this year, I decided to take the craze to the whole new level, and I will do so by visiting as many PopMart stores as I can in 24 hours in the biggest city in China, aka Shanghai. Yes, you've heard it right. It's going to be you, me, Shanghai, 24 hours running around visiting as many PopMarts as we can. And how far are we going to go? Well, all I'm going to say is that we're gonna go pretty far. But enough talk, PopMarts are waiting, let's get in. Hello everyone, so I'm here in my hotel room in Shanghai and you can see the hotel room. I apologize for the little mess. But yeah, this is it. And basically I spent around last 30 minutes just mapping out all the PopMart stores on the map. And I used a map, which is a Chinese map. And the only criteria that I used, to put the store on the map, to visit it, is that it has pictures. Because some stores that I found didn't have pictures. And since this is a big city, and it takes a lot of time to go from one store to another, I just, didn't want to risk it, going somewhere without knowing is it a store or not, But basically, despite that, we have around 30 stores on the map. So we will start today in the afternoon, around 7, 8, and then we will visit 2, 3, this afternoon or in the evening, and then tomorrow we will try to visit even more of them, so but basically for today the goal is to go for 3 stores. So yeah, time to rest a bit because it was a long trip, and then let's get straight into exploring all the PopMart stores. Stay tuned. And we will start with Shanghai's central area, or Luiyazui to be more precise. It's the area where Shanghai's big 3 towers are located, and also an area where our warm-up PopMart store is patiently waiting for our visit. We have this shopping mall, and in this shopping mall there we should find our first PopMart of the day. I can smell it. I'm kidding. L5 PopMart, and here we are in the PopMart. This is one of the smaller ones that I have seen, but let's check it out. Basically, this is how the place looks like. Before, they were mostly oriented on these collectibles. So you have a collectible, and then here on the back you have all the things that you can get, but you don't know which one. That's the idea. And now next to that, you also have all the variety of stuff, for the phone, and stuff like this. The main character is the one called Labubu, and I guess this is Labubu, I believe. But my favorite character is Molly character. So let's see. If I pick one, it's gonna be Molly. This one is probably the best. The Space Molly. Check it out, you have so much options here. This is Mega Space Molly. Wow. And then this one is also cool. This Ziga, because that one can be a little bit like a creepy thing. And then see, now I'm choosing between 2 collections. It's a hard choice, always was. Yes, these ones are my new favorites. called Tiny Tiny, and it looks super cool overall. So I think I'm gonna get one of these for sure. Each one is around 10 euro, by the way. And it's the standard one, and then there are like bigger ones that are a little bit more than that. Okay, so the first PopMart is done. We have the bag. I'm about to open my first box to see if luck is on my side today. Oh, but I just have to say which one I want. I want the one in the house. That I think is really cool. It's not that one, I can already tell. But it's cute. It's like a crazy one in this, you know, this uniform that crazy people wore in the middle of 20th century. For our second store, all we had to do was cross Huangpu River and go to the Bund side of the city. There lies Nanjing Road, the most famous commercial road in the city and also one of the flagship PopMart stores. Now by this point everything was going according to plan and I reached the second store at around 8:45 p.m. Oh my god! What the f***? Whoa! That's it. Yeah, it's crazy big. This is insane, literally, like every room is so different and there is so much variety in the offering. And it literally looks like a spaceship. Like this looks like a spaceship, literally. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? Damn. This is a literal spaceship here. Some people might just see this as buying toys, but for me, I'm currently making one of the hardest choices of my life. And this is where the first headwind started happening, because when I went to the nearby shopping mall where another PopMart was supposed to be located, it just wasn't there. And since it was getting pretty late, I had no other choice but to return to my hotel room without completing my third PopMart visit. Yeah, I know, poor me. I want that one with flowers. Bam. Bam. Use this one. Pretty cool, right? Bam. Nice. Okay. Okay, it's packaged 2 times. It's cute, it's really cute, but it's not what it smells like a glue a little bit. It's a cute one, but not what I wanted. So I have 0 of what I wanted. The next day I woke up pretty early with one goal in mind. To not only make up for what I failed to do yesterday, but also to go where no one had ever gone before. To the golden number of 20 PopMart stores and possibly even further, to visit every PopMart in the biggest city in the world. Okay, so the day has started and the mission to visit as many PopMarts as possible is continuing. And by the way, here we have the Miniso, which is like a store similar to PopMart, and we can see that the lights are starting to turn on because in around 20 minutes all these major toy stores here in Shanghai, they're going to open. So we need to hurry up, you know, because yesterday we only visited 2 stores, so that was kind of like a failure. So today we need to make up for it and really go hardcore. So let's hurry and let's get this beautiful day started. And we started with PopMart in City Mart shopping mall, which was very easy to reach as it was pretty much located in the central area of Shanghai. Okay, I found it. Check it out. Whoa. Like, there. That ones look super nice. Like, super nice. Alright, so the PopMart number 3, here we come. I really like this one and this one, so I'm taking this one. I got the one with the crown, so I got exactly what I wanted. So the day has started lucky. But you know what they say, luck is like a scale, so once you win some, you also got to lose some. Okay, so we just came in another shopping center and here we are going to find the PopMart number 4. Just give me a moment to do so. It's closed, so we came here for nothing and now we need to return right away because this took us like 15-20 minutes and the store is closed, so we need to now hurry to the next store, but this is all part of the game. Alright, yep. Card is here. Okay, here we are in the PopMart number 4. So that's PopMart number 5. We are going to do some walking. PopMart number 6. I want to try my luck with that one. That one is really cool. So we are gonna take this one. You know, when real pros are buying, they shake a box a bit and then try to hear what's inside. I mean, it could be this one because, yeah, it sounds a little bit like fluffy. We will open it right away so that I can see if I was right. But I'm very sure that I was right. No, I wasn't right. By the way, the day started pretty unsuccessfully because now it's like 13:30 or 11:30 p.m. and we started at 10 and we now visited 6 stores. So we visited like in 3.5 hours, only 4 stores, and yesterday 2. And basically the problem that I encountered is that when you use the public transport, it's all fast and stuff, but overall it takes time, you know, you need to like get to the station, then get to the shopping mall, then go around the shopping malls, they are huge in most cases, then find the PopMart, you know, so it takes time. So we better hurry it up, and trust me guys when I say that we are about to reach the speed of lightning. And here we are in one more shopping mall, and here it is, PopMart number 7. PopMart number 8. Tea break, and here we are, PopMart number 9. PopMart 10 is in the bag, and now guys, now we are getting serious. 10th store, we are no longer amateurs. Now we are getting to the, oh sorry, intermediate level. And this one here is among the bigger ones, and the offering is very wide, and it also looks really nice. So here I have to pick up something, especially because it's the 10th one. So I think this is like full number. 10 is, it could be a lucky number. See, I want this one with the crown. I want this one. It's the package opening time. No, I didn't get the one I wanted. Too bad. So close, but so far away. And I have to say, guys, I feel pumped up. You know, after you cross that 10 line, you really start feeling accomplished, like you made it in life. And then the golden streak started, and as I reached for the greatness, it seemed as only skies were the limit. 11, 12, lunch break, 13. Shake it till you make it. I want this one, which is like a bunny with a stomach. Alright, this is one last try. We either have it or we don't. We don't have it. Yeah, I'm so disappointed. I really wanted that one, but it seems that God had different plans for me. Soon after, the hiccups started happening, breaking my streak like it was House of Cards. Once you exit this central area, you know, like there are not so many subway lines, so basically you're always connected very good with the station, but if you have, let's say, 2 or 3 areas that are outside the center, they may not be that well connected together, you know. And then basically, you know, you have, let's say, 2 PopMarts that are maybe 5 kilometers apart, and then normally you would, you know, like take a subway 5 kilometers, but since there is no like direct connection, you need to like go longer, and then you like, let's say, go 10 kilometers and it takes an hour, and otherwise it would take like 25 minutes. But despite that, my mind remained clear and my will remained strong, so I managed to visit another PopMart. 14, guys, 14. And now we are on the verge of greatness, literally. Like 15 is legend level. If you visit 15 stores, that's a literal legend level. But then the situation worsened and I was forced to retreat to the safety of my hotel room and put my mission on hold. I think I've encountered slight problems and I think I will need to like take a little break, go to hotel, you know, change t-shirt and stuff. And please don't give me that judging look, because I'm not giving up straight before the finish line. You know, I've been like literally killing myself all day. It's been raining, I had barely any food, barely any water, and this has lasted 9 hours. So for the past 9 hours without a break, I was literally driving with metro all around city. I passed like 60 kilometers inside the city, 9 hours straight, no break. So I'm not giving up straight before the finish line, I'm simply taking a little break, you know, because I'm sweaty, I'm stinky. I just need like 15-20 minute reset, and then we are gonna go straight for it, straight for the greatness. Yeah, unfortunately that didn't really work out as planned. So unfortunately I have a very sad news to tell you. So I'm gonna tell you the news while looking at this background, so that we both feel a little bit less sad. But basically, I didn't manage to complete the challenge because I came to my room after like 8 p.m. And then, you know, after I like took shower and got out, it was already like 9 literally. And these two stores, nearest PopMart stores, they were like very far away, you know, they are not here in this like main area. And it would just take too long with the public transport, and I tried to call taxi, but after I saw that for 2 kilometers it took him like 12-13 minutes, I realized there is no way like I would make it, you know, just I wouldn't make it on time, and I would maybe come like last 10 minutes and maybe they wouldn't let me in, and then I would have problems where to eat because it's very far from the center, and I just kind of gave up, but technically, you know, I did complete the challenge. And guys, listen to my reasoning here. In my opinion, PopMart store is a PopMart store regardless if it's opened or closed. So if we count the one that was in redevelopment process when I visited it this morning, it will bring us to the golden number of 15 stores. Of course, that's only my opinion, and I leave it to you to decide if we will count it or no. Tell me in the comments down below. But you know what, guys, regardless if it's 15 or 14, I actually don't feel like this was silver Olympic medal. I mean, think about it. I just visited at least 14 PopMart stores in 24 hours. I mean, I'm probably the first, I'm the first person who ever did this. This is like Guinness World Record, literally. So this is how I see it. Neil Armstrong was the first man who landed on the moon. And I'm the first man who visited 14 PopMart stores in 24 hours, huh? Think about that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 PopMart figures and also Chagi tea. So this is basically a Chinese dream in one picture. And also, this is like 80 euro worth of these collectibles, which is pretty much my like entire souvenir budget for this trip, not only for me but also for my family and my friends. And I spent it all on myself in one day in Shanghai. Great. And do you know what's the worst part? I don't particularly like any of these figures. I didn't want any of this, only this one I wanted. So this is the only one that I got that I wanted. And okay, this one, I have to say, this one is pretty cute. But all the others, I don't even like them. And I spent like 80 euros on this. Great. As you can see, guys, sometimes greatness comes with a high cost. Cost that not everyone is willing to pay. But if you would ask me, would I do it again if I could turn back the time? The answer is yes, because that's what winners do. And if you can visit 14 PopMart stores in one day, that might as well mean that you can do anything. And with these words, guys, I'm going to check out. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you were entertained. Take care, God bless you, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.